I'm Bill Reagan with Bill Reagan Roofing Company. Welcome to the roofing channel. Today we're going to be doing a final roof inspection. So I'm going to show you all of the things that we inspect on a roof before we say this roof is completed to our specifications. Let's run up the ladder and let's go. So we're up on the roof. Now, this particular roof, we are literally going to inspect everything on this roof. Now, I don't know how much of it is going to be shown in the video, but I'm going to go over every single thing that we're going to inspect. I might not show the whole inspection, but I'm going to show you everything that we're going to inspect. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to check the gutters and make sure there's no roofing debris in them whatsoever. Now, this roof was put on 3 days ago. We finished it up on Friday. Today's a Monday. We had a little bit of rain and wind, so you're going to see just a little bit of granules. We've blown the roof off and got as many of the granules off, but that's why you're going to see just a little bit of granules in the gutter, which that does not hurt anything whatsoever in the world. The main thing I'm looking for is that there's no roofing debris, and mainly there are no nails. So this house, I'm going to inspect every linear foot of the gutters just to make sure there are no nails in the gutters and that there's no debris in them either. So the next thing I'm going to be inspecting is how straight are all the lines. So I'm going to look up the hips, across the ridges, make sure they use blue chalk, not red, to pop their lines, and I'm going to just see how straight all the lines are. So once we check the gutters and we know that they're clean, we know that all the lines are straight, and that the guys, they actually cared what they were doing, which that's what they're supposed to do. We're going to start checking some of the penetration, so we're going to start out with the pipes. So what we want to do is check and make sure that the pipe boots are fastened, that they've got sleeves on them, that they've been painted, that there's ice and water shield around them. We're just going to check them and make sure that they're done to our standards. So this vent right here on the roof is just like a 750 static vent. This happens to be an operational with a flap. It's a Braun 634 kitchen hood vent cap. So when they turn the hood on inside, air comes out, flap opens up, lets the air out, turn the fan off, flap closes, no critters or birds or anything like that can get in. Same thing here as with a turbine vent. If this shingle is down far enough where the top of it, and on this particular shingle, the top of it is right here, so it goes up and over. But if this shingle was down further, or this vent was further up the roof, and this shingle did not go up and over, you would have to bob that corner off. When the water comes down and around this corner, it would hit it and run across. I fixed more roofing leaks just by bobbing those corners off than I can even count. So that's one of the things that I inspect to make sure that that corner's been clipped off if it does not go up and over the top of the actual vent or whatever the penetration is. So the next thing we're going to inspect is any of the penetrations that have step flashing on them, like walls, chimneys, things like that. This particular chimney is a brick chimney that's had drybit put over the top of it. Now what they did is they used a copper flashing, and it's tucked in under this stucco real good, so there was no reason for us to have to worry about replacing the counter flashing, which is the copper that you see. What I'm going to be inspecting is the step flashing to make sure that every shingle has a new piece of step flashing in it and that the step flashing was installed properly. So there's one piece for every shingle, and you can see the line on it where the bottom of the flashing's at. So this chimney done properly, with copper flashing on it, probably I'll never have to worry about having a leak ever again. So now we're going to be inspecting the turbine vents, and one of the most important things is that it's set on the right line and that the thing's level and it's spinning very good, which I'm looking at. It's spinning very good right now. But we use screws with washers, 2 of them in the bottom of the base, so we don't have to worry about exposed nails. Probably the most important part of installing a turbine vent on a shingle roof is that bottom shingle that lays on top of the flange is not tall enough to go around the vent. So what it does, it creates a little point that the water will hit that point, and some of the water will go across the top of the shingle and some of it will go down. what we do is we clip that corner off. And this is what I'm talking about right here. This bottom shingle doesn't go around. So when you lift that shingle up, rather where this came up to here, it created a point. Well, this way the water hits right here, and it's easier for it to go down than it is to jump up to run across. So we just eliminated a leak by cutting that point off right there. We call it bobbing the corners. So now you've seen what one of our roofing inspections look like, and I hope that your contractor, if you're not in the Nashville area, is doing this same inspection before they come to you and ask for a final closeout for the final check. I'm Bill Ragan with Bill Ragan Roofing Company. Thanks again for watching the roofing channel. Remember to like and subscribe so other homeowners like you can get the information that they need to make that informed decision. We'll see you on the next one.